Vice President of the Niue Students Association. It is an honour to be performing for you guys all tonight. We hope you enjoy. Go lahi.
Falling up, my falling up. Falling up, my falling up, my laughing falling up, my laughing
Kia ora mai anō tātou katoa, ki taka whānau ngā hoa mahi, ngā rau rangatira, tēnā koutou katoa. Whakalofa lahi atu from Niue, Talohani from Tokelau, Malolelei from the Kingdom of Tonga, Kia ora ana koutou katoa toa from the Cook Islands, Nisa Wellington from Fiji, Good day, true all-getter from Papua New Guinea. Very warm Pacific greetings in the sacred histories, languages, cultures and families in which you all come from. Tonight is a very special night because it is not only about our exhibition that we're launching with Christina Barton tonight, but also to celebrate her amazing and wonderful contribution. So we start with welcoming you all to Te Pātaka Toi Adam Art Gallery at Te Herenga Waka, Victoria University of Wellington. I wanted to acknowledge our dignitaries and especially Dame Kerry Prendergast and also all of you who have come this evening. Tonight the show features 3 new works by Cora Allen La Fika Twist, until recently hanging in the Victoria Room as well, and the magnificent ngatu given to Te Herenga Waka by the University of the South Pacific back in 1999. Before I talk about the ngatu, I wanted, and I know Tina is a very humble woman, I wanted to pay a very special tribute to her. And you'll see the connection with art, but also the connection with ngatu. Christina Barton is Associate Professor and Director of Te Pātaka Toi Adam Art Gallery. She was appointed to the role in 2007, but has contributed to the gallery's history since its establishment in 1999 when the ngatu was presented to Victoria University from USP. So from her position as a senior lecturer in art history at Victoria University of Wellington, and she actually joined the university in 1995. She is recognised as one of New Zealand's prominent and leading art historians, curators and writers, having previously worked at the Museum of New Zealand, Te Papa Tongarewa, from 1992 to 1994, and Auckland Art Gallery, Toi o Tamaki, 1987 to 1991. Her history of curating exhibitions is extensive, as is her published writing on New Zealand arts and artists. She has also contributed to the discourse on contemporary art through her work as a co-editor of Antic magazine from 1986 to 1990, and Reading Room, a journal of contemporary art and culture, published by the E.H. McCormick Research Library at Auckland Art Gallery. In 2021, she was awarded an MNZM for her services to art history and curating, and last year she received a Doctor of Literature and Doctor of Arts for her scholarship and her enormous contribution. 17 years at the helm, Tina. Thank you for your amazing contribution to bringing visibility, beauty, truth and confrontation, critique and belonging through the world of art. And belonging for all, including marginalised communities who don't often have a voice, but can bring their message and voice through your work and commitment to enable and to access that. For past, present and future, thank you. And in Carlo Mila's words, Tina, you dream us a sea of stars at our feet. I just wanted to comment on the Tongan tapa making of the ngatu, which you can see here. It's a traditional art, like all of us, which is passed down through generations. It involves the inner bark of mulberry tree with wooden clubs into sheets of cloth, then bound together before kupesi, motifs are drawn on them. The kupesi, or the motifs that are drawn on the ngatu, demonstrate the traditional skills and knowledge of the Polynesian people. Every motif has a story and has a name and a meaning. The ngatu has many purposes and uses in our culture. It has functional and ceremonial roles, and in the olden days, it was used as our way of telling and preserving our stories. So every ngatu has kupesi motifs that are packed with stories from the past. The ngatu represents our people, it represents our experiences, and tells our story. When I was talking with Tina earlier today, we were reflecting on family and reflecting on the importance of history, but the importance of the many generations and for us to know those stories and tell it through the many beautiful works of art. And Tina, thank you. Thank you very, very much for everything. And I mentioned family because you mentioned to me about your 93-year-old mother. And I think that's where you get it from. Yeah, so thank you everybody for coming this evening, and please enjoy.
Thank you, Winnie. It was so lovely that you could be here tonight and share this special occasion with me. And I apologise for those noisy sorts upstairs who haven't learned that they have to actually listen to speeches, but we'll teach them. Tēnā koutou katoa. Welcome everyone to our newest exhibitions. What a wonderful way to start the evening, and thank you to the Niue Students Association for bringing your lovely performance to our space. And thank you, Dame Winnie Laban, for your kind words and for coming along this evening to see this magnificent ngatu we're standing before, laid out in its entirety for the very first time since it was given to the university in 1999. And thank you to Curator Collections Sophie Thorne for preparing this exhibition, which brings the ngatu together with 3 works by Cora Allen, recently acquired for Ngā Puipui o Te Herenga Waka, Victoria University of Wellington Art Collection, in this latest iteration of our Aratoi Art Collection in Focus exhibition. You're all so far away. If you're feeling crushed and crowded, I'm not, it's absolutely fine just to fill that little space that I could dive into, but do come forward and relax and take part. One of the things that I learned today about the ngatu, it is a mechanism for bringing people together, and I think it's the most wonderful metaphor for what is actually happening this evening. I want to make a very special welcome to Wendy Bornholt, whose beautiful exhibition, Studio Land, is directly above us. And to Sophia Smolensky, who I can see in the front row here, thank you for coming forward. And all the artists who are here to see their works that Sophia has so lovingly presented upstairs in her Offering It Up exhibition. I'm also delighted to welcome artists Kathy Barry and Sarah Smuts-Kennedy, whose works graced these spaces last year in their Energy Work exhibition. I'm holding a copy of the beautiful book documenting and extending their project, which we are also launching this evening. I'd like to really do a big shout out to the extended Adam Art Gallery team. And to all of our friends, family, and colleagues, thank you all for being here on this crisp winter's evening. I'm immensely proud of how Te Pātaka Toi Adam Art Gallery looks this evening with its thoughtfully put together array of exhibitions. But for me, this is a bittersweet occasion. This is my last opening speech I'll give as director of the gallery, as I'm leaving next month after 17 years at the helm. It'll be a wrench to leave this place, but I know it's time to go. I've loved every moment of my time here. Well, almost every moment, but let's say every moment. And I will treasure the memories of the exhibitions we've made together, the collection we have nurtured and built, the events we've staged, the books we've made, the words we've written, the tours taken, classes given. I've decided to make my leaving very public by sorting through my library and all my accumulated papers as a live archiving project that will take place in the Kirk Gallery. I hope over the course of the next 3 weeks, you'll pop in to share your recollections and reflections, not in a spirit of nostalgia, but with a shared sense of urgency as I seek to resist the amnesia that lurks in the shadows of time's relentless flow. We're building an important resource in the New Zealand Art Research and Study Centre, which is where some of my stuff is destined. And I invite you all to keep an eye open for the research program we intend to launch in association with this. I'd like to especially acknowledge our current intern, Sally McMath. Yay! For turning the Kirk Gallery into such an intriguing final workplace. And to Dee Heheworth and Anne Gale, who will work with her on activating the space after I've departed. So this is not my farewell, so I shall not dwell too much on the past. Instead, I offer a vote of trust in the team here and their future here. I know you share my enthusiasms and will continue in the work we have set ourselves to do. I also send a strong message of hope that in these dark times, the university will see our value and enable us to flourish. There is so much to do and new generations to nurture. If you'd like to find out more about the shows we're opening tonight, I warmly invite you to come along at 2 p.m. tomorrow when I'll take you on a walk through the exhibitions. I'm expecting Sophie, Sophia, and Wendy to be there, and I'll, of course, hand over the mic so you can chip in. Kate Lepper, our Public Programs and Communications Coordinator, has put together a really interesting public program to accompany these exhibitions. So do pick up a sheet and put her dates in your diaries. I hope people up there can hear, but I hope you can hear down here. I can't help but feel that back of house is a wonderful note to leave on. In a sense, it shows you what we do by granting greater visibility to all the work that usually remains unseen. This is the perfect opportunity to acknowledge everyone who has helped deliver these projects. You'll see on the main signage upstairs that unusually, we've listed absolutely everyone who has helped on this occasion. We may not quite be a cast of thousands, but there are many hands and eyes and minds. For me, this is a reminder of just what goes into making exhibitions, but it's also a clear indication of what a considered sense of purpose and intellectual mission adds to our venture. Now, before you go to replenish your glasses and look at the shows, let me officially launch our latest publication, Energy Work. In the context of back of house, it gives me great pleasure to bring forward proof of an incredible amount of hard but now invisible labour. Please join me in congratulating the artists who are the book's subject, Kathy Barry and Sarah Smuts-Kennedy, the writers Robin Marie Pickens, Jennifer Higgy, Marcus Moore, Natasha Conlon, and Adam Greener. The photographers, especially our own Ted Whitaker, yay, and the book's exceptional designer, Alice Bonifant. This publication nearly didn't happen. We were unsuccessful in our application to Creative New Zealand, which set us back several months. But undeterred, we reached out to potential donors, and with the support of several individuals who are listed in this book, I'm here tonight holding this beautiful object in my hand. To you, we are eternally grateful. You can purchase a copy upstairs at the bookstand. We're selling the book for the bargain price of $50 a copy. Please add this to your library. You won't be disappointed, but your help will also help us build a case for more publications of this calibre. So, without more ado, I shall say adieu. Enjoy the shows. Thank you all for your support. I look forward in the near future to be standing where you are, listening to a new director, taking the gallery into the next decades. Thank you.